What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new video breaking down one of the more interesting aspects of Jessica Jones Season 2, the full origin of Jessica finally revealed. Fair warning, this is a pretty huge plot point for the season, which is essentially all about Jessica discovering the truth about her past and coming to terms with it. So if you haven't finished this season yet, click away now, we will be discussing spoilers. In the first season of Jessica Jones, we're presented with a short, sweet, and ultimately kind of open-ended origin story. She was in a car accident with her family when she was a teenager, which killed the rest of her family, and when she woke up, she had super strength and other abilities. While that's actually pretty close to her comic book origins, that wasn't the complete story as we learned this season. Something else, or someone else, was involved. Over the course of the season, we learned that the truck actually really didn't matter. It wasn't carrying radioactive chemicals as it was in the comics, and instead it was just a normal truck that they got into a bad car crash with. Jessica was badly injured and might not have pulled through. Desperate, one of her doctors, Leslie Hansen, transferred her to an experimental program called IGH, run by Dr. Carl Malus. Dr. Mollis's method was an illegal and untested procedure involving genetic editing, basically using live viruses to stimulate DNA and promote healing by essentially altering people's genes. Jessica ultimately recovered in this program for 20 days, in and out of medically induced comas, while Dr. Malus and his team worked to save her life before she was returned to a normal hospital and ultimately adopted by Dorothy Walker. It wasn't until after she left the program that she realized she now had superhuman strength and a variety of other abilities, like increased durability and quicker healing, as a result of strange and unforeseen interactions her unique DNA had with Malus's editing. But there was another revelation this season, and one that I don't think a lot of people saw coming. Jessica's mother, Alyssa, also survived the accident. Her injuries, though, were even more severe, and her surviving to even get to the program was a miracle, with burns and wounds over 90% of her body and massive internal trauma. The genetic editing eventually, over time, healed her, too, and she made a nearly full recovery, but as a result of the severe trauma she went through, or potentially a side effect of being in medically induced comas for the better part of 5 years, she had violent mood swings that she couldn't control. This was made deadly because of her own powers. Malus's experiments granted her super strength as well, but because of the amount of genetic editing that had to be done, her abilities massively exceeded her daughter's. When coupled with her mental instability, it was a deadly cocktail. Ultimately, the rest of Jessica's story we know. She was adopted by Dorothy Walker as a part of a publicity stunt for her daughter Patsy's show. She grew up with Trish and eventually decided to put her powers to use as a private eye in Hell's Kitchen. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think of Jessica's new origin, but that's gonna do it for me here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. For even more content, check out our gaming spinoff at HN Gaming or our website at hybridnetworkyt.com. But if you love HN and want to take your support to the next level, consider donating to us on Patreon as we strive to bring you the best content possible. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.